His name was Montwan Terrell Wilson. I was his uncle, his best friend, his daddy. It was Monday, September 18th, and we just got home from practice, and like I said, my son saw there was a car in front of me, and these boys were just really hitting the car and kicking it. So I said something to them. They walked around the corner toward where money used to be at. And my son said, "Daddy, they're gonna do something." I said, "No." I said, "If your money come over, let me know." But my son said, "Daddy, when you went to sleep, because you had to get up early in the morning, when money came over, I told him, well, Daddy said he want to talk to you. You coming back around here?" He said, "I'll be back around here in 30 minutes. Well, 30 minutes never came because my wife came home and she told me there was yellow tape around the corner. So first thing I thought, I was like, please, I hope this boy's not around there. Then when my cousin came around there and said money been shot, and I looked outside and the police was over my mother's house informing her, everything went blank. I don't know how I made it to the hospital, but I made it to the hospital. And then we waited and we prayed and we prayed. And I just asked the Lord, let it be your will. Whatever your will is, just let it happen. And then when they came and pronounced him dead, I can't think of his name, the chaplain, because it was so strange. It was strange the way it happened. Me, my sister, and my cousin was walking downstairs to go move our cars. And the chaplain and the police was walking in, and me and the chaplain looked at each other dead in our eyes as we was passing. And I said, something is not right. So we went back up there, and he came to me. And I said, no, that's my sister's baby. And then me and her got together, and then that's when he told her that we had lost money. And then as I was trying to catch my emotions, I noticed my mother fall down. And then she had a massive heart attack right there. And like I said before, that one bullet could have took 2 people in my family, 2 people close to me. And it's time, like I said, all it is time for this to stop. It's getting some, these kids thinking that guns don't kill, they kill. Just because you have a gun, somebody else may have a gun, and they may hit you. Money was an innocent bystander, standing out there just talking. And then somebody come through shooting. Not hitting the intended target. They just shooting. They didn't care who they hit. When they hit somebody, they brag about it. And it's time for us as men to take back our boys. He's been in the ground almost 2 years. All I want is the person who done it to be a man and turn himself in. Because if you that man enough to take a life, be man enough to stop from taking a life. Because we got, like I said, I've coached football out north. I've coached out at Wilson Middle School. I've helped out at Edison. And a lot of the kids that's dying out here are kids that have touched me. I knew a lot of kids that have been murdered out here. I've been a part of them, either coaching them or coaching against them. And it just kills me because I look at these boys don't know. Half of them is born without fathers, number one, so they don't know. They don't know that a man can say I love you and still be a man. And they think that the big rims, the notoriety of I killed somebody makes them a man, and it don't. Fun going, love being a clown. He had to be the center. I remember one incident, we was over my sister's house at a party, and I don't know how he got on top of the house, but he got on top of the house because we had a camcorder out, and he was dancing on the roof, making everybody laugh. And then when he would tell a tale, we would always know, I would always know he's telling a tale because he stuttered so quick. When he talks straight, I know he's telling me something right. When he starts stuttering, I know he was telling me something I'm going to get him for. And, it's just, my son to this day, we buried Montwan on a Tuesday, and I'll never forget that, because I had a football game that day I was supposed to coach. And I told everybody I wasn't going to coach. that day. And my son came to me and said, no, money want us to play. He want us to play. He want you to coach, and he want me to play. And when he came out on the field, I never forget, from that moment on, that's what he do. He put money across his wrist and number 17. And he put on his shoes, rest in peace, my brother, Money. And every tackle he made that night, he would look up at the sky and point, telling you, I love you, brother. Only thing I regret is that the day that Money died, me and my son saw 4 guys walking, and it was causing a lot of trouble with cars. And come to find out, I think they said them was the guys that went around there and had to fight before he got around there. And that's the only thing I regret, not getting up and going to see if he was around that corner. Because my son said he had came over and said he'd be right back. And if my son had came and told me that he had came over there, I probably would have got up and went around there just to tell him I didn't feel something right around here. I remember him walking around that corner. That's the only thing I look at, because I sit in my truck every night, and my son would come out there, he said, you waiting on Money. I said, no, I know Money. I know where Money at right now. I just, my wife tell me all the time, I could see a kid, and he'll remind me of the way Money walked or his reflection. And she'll say, you still looking for Money. And, I've come to realize sometimes I do look for him. I look for this to be a bad dream. I look to wake up one day.